Good morning, children. Once again, welcome to online classes. Children, today I am going to start chapter number 4, that is inserting objects in Word 2013. So let's begin with this video.
Inserting objects. Insert a picture from the clip art. Let's do it. To insert a picture from the clip art into your file, click on the Insert tab. Click on the Clip Art button. Click on the Organize Clips option. In the Microsoft Clip Organizer dialog box, expand the Office collections by clicking on the plus sign in front of it. Select a category, here Animals. Drag the required picture on the page. The picture will be inserted in the document.
Inserting a picture file.
Let's do it. To insert a picture file of a parrot from your disk, click on the Insert tab. Click on the Picture button. The Insert Picture dialog box opens. Select the picture which you want to insert from the required folder. Click on the Insert button. The picture will be inserted in the document. Applying various picture styles. In Word 2007, you can give a wonderful effect to the picture by clicking on the Format tab and selecting the picture style.
Inserting word art in the file.
Let's do it. To insert the word art, Computer is Fun in your file. Click on the Insert tab. Click on the Word Art arrowhead. From the Word Art style box, select the word art style to apply. The Edit Word Art text box opens. Type the text. Click on the OK button. The word art text will get inserted. From the Style gallery above, you can change the style of word art too.
Inserting date and time.
Let's do it. To insert date and time, click on the Insert tab. Click on the Date and Time button. The Date and Time dialog box opens. Select the required format in which you want the current date and time to be inserted. Click on the OK button. The current date and time will be inserted in the selected format at the cursor position.
Inserting a table.
Let's do it. To insert a table in your document, click on the Insert tab. Click on the Table button. Specify the number of rows and columns in the table by moving and clicking the mouse on the required number of cells. The table with the specified rows and columns will get inserted.
Inserting shapes. So shapes, you will find the shapes inside the Insert tab, and over here we have a Shapes button. If we click on the Shapes button, there are different categories. For example, you have recently used shapes, then we have lines, rectangles, basic shapes, arrows, equation flowcharts, stars and banners, and callouts. So there are different categories of shapes. Let me take a basic oval shape and let me just drag the shape like this. So just like paint, you can draw shape onto your Word document, and immediately after you draw a shape, a new tab appears. This tab is Format tab. Using this tab you can make changes inside the shape. So let me make some space for the shape, and let me just delete this shape by clicking onto the Delete button. Let me go once again to the Insert tab, click on the Shapes button, and this time I'll click on the Control key. If you click on the Shift key, if you click on the Shift key, you have proportionally perfect shape, and if you depress the Shift key, you have a irregular freeform shape. So if you want a fixed proportional shape, perfect shape, you press onto the Shift key, then you draw your shapes. And as you can see, immediately the Format tab appears. Using this tab you can make changes to the existing shape. So the next topic is just that we learn how to format the shape. So within the format tab, you have shape fill, which will allow you to change the color of the shape very easily. Then you have the outline of the shape. Let's say we have a blue outline. We can also change the weight of the thickness of the outline also. And we can also decide whether we want dashed outline or a regular outline. So this way you can easily format any shape. Then we'll talk about how to add text inside a shape. Adding text is very easy. You simply right click over onto the shape and click on the option add text. Now your cursor starts blinking. You can type any text over here. And you can also format this text. I'll select this text and I'll change the color for this text. Let me change it to maroon. I can make this text as bold. I can increase the size of the text. I can change the fonts of the default fonts of the text. So all these operations I can easily do within the text. Then we'll talk about word art. Well, as the name suggests, word art allows you to insert pre-formatted text inside your Word document. What's a pre-formatted text? The text which is already designed. This word art is usually used in cover pages wherever you want a decorative looking text. Once again, we'll click on the Insert tab, and over here we have a word art button. You can see the different styles. Let me choose this style and let me type something. Let's say Bharat. You can see decorative type of lettering, decorative type of font appears over here. And you can observe immediately when I created this, immediately the format tab appears. Using this tab, I can change any number of properties regarding this. So I can increase the height from here, increase the width from here. I can change the existing style. Let me make it like this. And I can also select this text and I'll go to the home tab. I can change the font size for this, make the dialog box bigger. So you can do these basic operations within this. Inserting pictures from your PC. Okay, if you have any picture that you want to insert in your Word document, simply click on the insert button, and within the picture button you will choose this device. Now this open dialog box appears. Now you choose the location wherever your pictures are saved. So I'll choose OneDrive and documents, session, online classes, thumbnail. So I have picture over here. I'll choose this. And even with picture, you can see format tab appears. You can change any number of properties using this format tab. I'll decrease the size of the picture using these resizing handles. So these dots at the corner of the picture, these are known as resizing handles. I can also rotate this picture, and upon clicking on the format tab, I can also crop this picture. Now crop means removing the unwanted portion within an image. So for example, let's say I'll only want this portion of the image. Now I'll click on the crop button. Now only that specified portion of the image is remaining, other portion is deleted from the image. So quite easy to manipulate and insert images. Next topic is inserting online pictures. Very easy topic. Once again, click on the insert tab. Now click on to this picture button. This time we'll choose online picture. It's a very useful feature, but make sure your computer is connected to the internet. I'll search for the tiger images. So let me search. It will take some time. And let's say this image I like. So I'll choose this image among the search result and I'll click on the insert button. And this picture is getting downloaded and directly inserted onto my text document. Same thing, same attributes I can control. I can resize this image, I can rotate this image, and as you can see, I can also crop this image using the Format tab, which appears after you insert any kind of object.